Everyone, Magic Flying Potato here. Hope you're doing well. And yes, as you can see, I'm finally doing some Grounded 2 content. I haven't put anything out sooner because I don't like speculations. I don't like doing rumor control or anything like that. I did watch the Grounded 2 Casually Grounded live stream, which are going to be coming to you every Tuesday from now on. The devs sat back, answered some questions. Some you may know, some you may not. Unfortunately, they were not able to show gameplay content. But here you go. Here's a compiled questionnaire for all of you. Hope you enjoy.
Sloan Beaumont speaking. Yes, from the commercials. Ominous spokesperson, chief strategy officer, and you know what? I'm just going to say it. Friend. Listen, I was given the chance to run a massive clandestine research project out of the local park. And the work that we are doing is, how do I say this without saying it? It's scary. I shouldn't say it's scary. Our team is doing it new Omni style, baby. So, no leaks. No teens. Just calm, cool science. We've heard your requests, and we are proud to announce that we are so close on so many exciting developments. It hasn't been easy. Yes, the fatality rate for our employees seems bad, but you know, if you do compare it to other city park miniaturization research programs, it's really not, you know, forget this. Maybe we don't use that? But we're ominous. We're strong. We're normal. It's going to be amazing. Okay, when you see where this whole thing is headed, you are gonna smile and shake your head and think, I can't believe she did it. Or we did it. You'll be so proud to have been there from the beginning. You might even, you know, feel something.
I want to ask you two, what are you guys most excited for Grounded 2 and for what players to dig their hands into?
It's a good question. I mean, I'm going to go with the easy one, which is buggies. Buggies are awesome. I can't wait for the community out there to get their hands on them. We pretty much worked on them from the very first day on Grounded 2. Figuring out how to make them hopefully feel good, be able to do pretty much everything that the player can do, be part of combat, be part of harvesting, be part of building, and just be an awesome expansion to the world and all the things that you can do in Grounded. So, I mean, you just have to go there first. We're just days away from everybody actually being able to play the game for the first time. And seeing it in the hands of people and listening to the community and hearing what y'all think about everything that we've done is really the most, like, I guess, exciting thing for me at this point. Super stoked for that to happen.
What about you, Marcus?
There's so many things, and most of them are, it's going to be the reactions to the secrets and the surprises that we have. And so there's two in particular that come to mind that I want to, I've been trying to think in my head, how do I say them without spoiling them?
That's a tough one.
So one of them is related to a creature that we have, and it's a gross creature that freaks me out, and I cannot wait for people to encounter that creature and then encounter the surprise we gave them with that creature. That's gonna be a top tier, first time you saw someone freak out when they when the wolf spider showed up.
Oh yeah.
That kind of moment. I'm really, really looking forward to that one. And then I'm also looking forward to little encounters that we have in the world that might be a lot different than what you experienced in Grounded 1. And I'm really excited about how people react and go to that one. So I don't know, did I pull it off, Chris? Did I land it without spoiling too much?
There's a good question about shared worlds. Is that something that we're going to be bringing into Grounded 2 as we did in Grounded 1?
Yeah, I mean, shared worlds works pretty much exactly the same way.
Yep.
So yeah, people can go ahead and pair up with their friends, share those worlds, and they persist almost like a server, even though it's peer-to-peer environment. So yeah.
Question: can bugs climb on vertical surfaces?
So in early access, bugs cannot climb on vertical surfaces. They can climb up some very, very steep surfaces. So they're pretty good at that. But no, they can't just climb on anything. We actually, you can call this an excuse. You can call it a legit reason. We have vertical spaces where we don't want bugs to go. So that's actually a way to for us to control the world, which, someday we'll probably break by introducing new mechanics. But
there's still like your occasional aphid that'll run up a grass blade or something like that. And then also, I think, I don't think this is too much of, we took the mantis from the mantis boss from the first game, and we kind of shrunk it down to a mantis mini, and it's still just as terrifying, but it's actually just a creature now that's existing in the park. And every once in a while, you might see them. You might need to look up for them too.
You need to look up.
You need to look up for them because they'll be like hiding and blending into the world. So while your buggies can't kind of go vertically, there might be some things that can climb.
There are other insects that can, for sure.
Yeah, if you guys can keep track of questions too.
The Founders Pack has been made too clear. How do skins work in the actual game atmosphere?
That's a good question.
Oh, yeah, this is a great question.
In case you didn't hear Chris, he's manning the station. How do the skins from the Founder Packs work in game?
Yeah, so if you have the Founders Pack, this is really easy. You just you go into the options and you just change what your skin looks like. There's a drop down. And you just say, I would like to look like the Mant, or actually it's wear the Mant outfit. And then it doesn't matter what armor you have on or what weapons you have. All of your stats are based on whatever the gear is that you have on. But now you just appear to be wearing that Mant outfit, or the Minotaur outfit, or the Rogue outfit, or the Myrmidon outfit. Thank you. Of course. Yes. I was like, how can I possibly be forgetting this? It's part of the name of the game.
But purely cosmetic only, similar to like how a lot of other games will let you swap the aesthetics of things. There's also some emotes in there that are related to those things. And then we did hide a couple of secrets in there that we want some people to find and discover if you are wearing the outfits and you have some encounters. So that'll be fun for those who are interested. All just for fun, all just cosmetic.
I saw a question. Have you guys thought about New Game Plus for Grounded 2? Well, let us release the game first, and we'll think about. It's funny.
That's a question that gets asked a lot. We want to make sure that we deliver an experience that is Grounded 1 was awesome. We know that we owe it to all of you to deliver a game that is better. So a lot of those core features that you want, for sure. To Eric's point, though. You can't make a new game plus until we finish the first game. But it's absolutely something that we are thinking about and considering as we can move forward, as well as when we bring out other features too.
How is the content wise differ from the amount of content we had in Grounded 1 on release day of game preview early access?
I mean,
there's a big difference.
Yeah, there's a pretty big difference. I think there's a meaningful amount more content than you had for Grounded 1 or early access. So. Like, it's hard to say like hour for hour, but like I don't know, it's a lot more in terms of hours and time spent in terms of content. The map size for context and reference is what we're launching with at early access and game preview is about the same amount of space as the entirety of Grounded 1, like to completions, like 1.4.7 space. So it's pretty big. It's pretty meaty.
Yeah, and we wanted it to feel like a game experience. We wanted if you go to early access and you only ever play our first early access build, and you paid the money for it or you got it on Game Pass, can you sort of finish it and it feels like I had a game experience. Yeah. And so we have it's only the Act 1 story arc, and it's kind of bare bones, but it was important for us to have that be like a whole thing. And so, there's a beginning, there's a middle, there's an end. It should feel like kind of like a whole unfinished game.
Yeah.
So, which I think is a lot more than we had in Grounded 1.
Yeah, we didn't add story until 1.0. Yeah, so this is a huge difference of kind of having an introduction story.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, I was just going to say the bar for early access has just gone up and up, up and up each year, And I think when we came out with Grounded 1, what we had was like a really nice early access game. There was enough there, like you said earlier, to I get it. I understand what this game is going to be. I understand why it's going to be cool. I can't wait for them to add more stuff into it. And now you look at some of the other, other early access games that are out there, and it's like, man, this game is basically done.
I swear,
and
I played like Hades 2, and I was like, dang you, Hades, you're making this so hard. Like this bar you set, or like Shrouded
really
or
good,
Palworld.
It's
Just all
really
those
good.
games, you're just kind of like, but I love it because it did kind of force us to like make sure that we deliver at that, not only for what Grounded 1 players expect, but just like overall what people expect out of early access game. So we're hopeful that we kind of reached that bar, and maybe some people exceeded it.
All right. You guys are probably aware there's these big numbers flying. Will Grounded 2 be releasing on other platforms like PlayStation 5?
Yeah, I think right now, early access, July 29th, Xbox Series X, S, and Steam. That's where we're focused right now.
Okay, here's one for you guys. How easy will it be to switch from class to class mutation-wise?
Sure.
I think maybe they're talking about
Archetypes?
archetypes, I think. Is that what they're trying to ask?
Yeah, well, I think archetypes kind of came from this place of, looking at builds Field Made and Grounded 1 and sort of like, mixing and matching pieces, or kind of going all in on one sort of boost, I always talk about the aphid pit, aphid slippers, just like going Mach 5 through the yard. The way people could kind of mix and match and swap around like that. We always kind of talk about the archetypes in the sense of it being like soft classes, where it kind of gives you a guide of like how to swap up your playstyle and experiment more if you want to try something different. But it's not this rigid thing where you have to kind of commit to something and you get down this line of skill trees or something like that. No, it's still spiritually Grounded 1, but with some extra flair there to kind of like help you define what you're trying to do.
Will custom mode be available at launch?
Yeah, so can I combine this?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So custom mode and playground mode will not be there for launch. One thing we will have though is creative, and we will have with bugs and without bugs, so you can kind of just explore the park at your own leisure if you prefer that, but no custom mode. And
At launch.
At launch.
Yeah, okay. But we're working on it.
Yeah.
Will there be Streamdeck compatibility on early access launch?
So this is more of a tricky question. We are working on Steam Deck full compatibility. Essentially, what I'm talking about is the green check mark on Steam. At launch, we will have a yellow check mark. It should launch, though we're not fully supporting it at launch, but we are working on it. I could just say it. It's
TBD.
You know
the rules?
For Friendly Fire, for PvP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we changed it a little bit from Grounded 1. Just a little bit.
All right.
So we turned off Friendly Fire for medium difficulty. And it is only on for WoW now.
Okay.
So that means you essentially get killed in one hit by your friends. And it's great.
Will backpacks be bigger? I'm assuming you mean from inventory size? Or is it about the same? Slots?
It's about the same.
About the same? Well, the benefit, because we did add the Omni tool.
Yes.
Which helps you free up inventory space by not having to need to have a hammer, an axe, a shovel, and a repair tool.
Exactly.
All that is conveniently in one package.
Yep, that'll be one that, muscle memory, you'll be like, how do I equip this? You'll get there. It'll take a minute, but yeah, no, it's, it'll save you those spaces. I was doing the math of spaces versus Omni tool. I was not a math major, I have no idea.
Crossplay, yes. If you were playing on Xbox, you can play with Steam, but you do have to have your Microsoft accounts connected in order to play crossplay. But other than that, like if you're on Steam, you don't need to have your Microsoft account if you play with your friends on Steam. But if your friends play on Xbox and you're playing on Steam or vice versa, you'll need to link your accounts. All right, so another hot question that's been flying through both chats on Twitch and YouTube. What about Splitscreen Co-op? Is that gonna be a thing for Grounded 2, or something that possibly in the future?
I think right now our main focus, and the problem with split screen is the performance hit that you get when you do split screen. And our goal right now is just to get the game at a very high performance level in order just to even see if that's even capable. I don't have a yes or a no right now, but later down the line, once performance is really much better, we can look into this.
I think it's it's something that everyone has been asking for, and it's definitely something that's near and dear to us too. I got friends that after Ground 2 got announced, that was the first question I got. So yes, we know it's important, and yeah, that's something that's very very close top of mind for us.
All right, and then I see a tufa here about shared worlds or dedicated servers. So we won't be having dedicated servers, but shared worlds will be out on early access, and so that's our solution to permanent or dedicated servers. So you'll be able to have a shared word server up. You'll whitelist. You can have whitelist your friends and all that jazz. And you'll be able to play whether your friend is offline or offline.